It's the first quarter of the year 2015 and Nigeria is going through its fair share of challenges in the capital market and the economy. The drop in crude oil price, commodity price, is affecting the economy in terms of declining revenue. Also, for the monetary policy level, the tight monetary policy rate of 13%, and of course the issues that the capital market is going through in basis points continues to create uncertainty, even with the risk and possibility of an election after its postponement for 6 weeks. The central bank governor, Mr. Godwin Emefiele, visited the Nigerian capital market to discuss with market leaders and the stockbroking community to interact with them and find out the nexus, stronger cooperation between the central bank and the Nigerian capital market. Being introduced by the CEO of the Nigerian Stock Exchange, Mr. Oscar Onyema, the central bank governor, Mr. Godwin Emefiele, reassured the market that despite the challenges of the Nigerian capital market, which is exogenous considering the challenges in the global commodity prices, the economy will be resilient and rebound again.
It's a great pleasure to welcome the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria and his team to the floor of the Nigerian Stock Exchange. Please let's give them a warm NSE.
A lot of work has been done to take Nigerian Stock Exchange to the level that it is today, and I want to thank and congratulate everybody for an excellent job. Today the world, and indeed Nigeria by extension, is no doubt faced by certain vulnerabilities and challenges arising largely from the drop in commodity prices, and this includes crude oil, gold, and other forms of commodities in the world. We've seen the price of gold drop from as high as over $3,000 an ounce to just about $1,200 an ounce recently. The same way we've seen the price of crude drop from as high as about $110 per barrel to as low as below 50, and now sort of stabilizing sort of at about 58, 59. No doubt this has its own effect on the activities on the Nigerian Stock Exchange, to the extent that we've seen the all share index dropping from as high as 42,000 in July of 2014 to as low as 28,000 just yesterday. It's rather, I would say, unfortunate that this has happened. Obviously, there are a number of exogenous factors that have contributed to this. Like I said, the drop in price of commodities, including oil, the tapering, the quantitative easing tapering that has happened from the Fed side, and of course, to some extent, I would say the hostilities in Ukraine that has resulted in the world focusing on Ukraine and the activities of Russia in Ukraine.
He also stressed the need for investors not to panic because the Nigerian economy, even the capital market, which is the largest in Africa, has a lot of possibilities.
The elections will take place. I am not supposed to respond to elections, but I think it's important for me to say that there's no need to panic as a result of the elections. Elections will happen, it will go, Nigeria will remain the same, and economic activities will improve. So that is a statement I thought I should make, not only to Nigerians, but also to our foreign investors and partners who are working with us. Retain your confidence in Nigeria. Indeed, increase your level of confidence in Nigeria. This economy is resilient. There are so many things that we are doing to diversify the structure of the Nigerian economy. And I believe that by the special grace of God, in due time, we will begin to reap the benefits of these efforts.
The president of the Council of Nigeria Stock Exchange, who was also at the event, Mr. Aigboje Aikimokwede, extolled the qualities of the central bank governor, who has had an impressive career in the banking sector, and assured the market that for this period and moving forward, there will be a strong bond and partnership between the capital market and the central bank, a nexus between the monetary policy and, of course, the market.
Pursuant to the governor's ringing of the bell, I believe that a number of elders, as the Doyen said, will be meeting with the governor to share with him your views and indeed the council's views of some of the things that we can do to assist, if you like, the economy, ensure that it rides the storm that every commodity-dependent country is facing at this point in time. And we shall give you a feedback of his and the comments of his deputy governors subsequently. I can assure you, however, that the central bank governor has had a fantastic track record within the Nigerian financial system. He grew up through this system, rising to the very heights in one of the leading financial institutions before attaining the office of the governor of the central bank. Along with his team, all very experienced, they bring together not just the technical understanding, but the practical experience of having operated in this economy. I can assure you that this is a central bank you can work with, and I can assure you that great things will happen. God bless you.
There's a talk about the need for investors not to panic, and the reassurance by the central bank governor that in 1993, Nigeria went through a political economic phase and risk like this and came through it. And so 2015 assured the market that Nigeria will go through this phase and rebound strongly. Analysts, pundits, and various other stakeholders will be watching to see how Nigeria goes through this cycle for its economy to rebound again, considering the fact that Nigeria is now rebased as the largest economy in Africa, and also the Nigerian Stock Exchange is rated the largest in sub-Saharan Africa.